Yes, I'm Munyana Akwaba, Edemoba, your election headquarters, Kokromoti Power. Mede your say bonsu. I mean, Kaimo say, Jumedi Chegu Ewa Sempa 94.7 FM. Unimse Samri Kusi Sam Rena Son Ewa Sempa FM. Ba ene enam Jumedi Sonkwe Day in nim, which is the election coverage from Akwatia Constituency. In the Yenaya Kabuma Yede, the Bruni friend simulcast and Yede Bremo live from the studios of Adom TV, a Chegu Sempa 94.7 FM. And the more mutie o radio so, yada munyana say Emma Munyana Akwaba. Oko Facebook, Adom TV page on Facebook, ye streaming live, ewo. Sounds on Sempa FM, ye YouTube channel, honso ye streaming live, Sempa 94.7 FM on YouTube. Okwa obi ye streaming live, ewo honom enso. Inti, emonshan enso, ma ifri sambe kopem se, abatuo no ebeba awieye na ya hyase akan na EC start e the results no atudwa no ye wo ha kopim say yebenya results ni nyina e de apremu ntimo nhya ne nso ye won reporters across the constituency 120 polling stations and air to about Akwatia constituency any day, you know, into a political party one impanyifo nyina epia won ho akogu Akwatia constituency from the NPP, from the NDC, and all over the constituency, crisscrossing everywhere. Obia ye di obetim say de beya obetim majority of the vote. Unim say eba parliamentary elections are the broni freno first past the post. Inti no say nipa ni be two with one vote kra wini. And this a presidential 50+1. And with parliamentary the majority carries the day. Inti wa obenya majority votes no ona werini. Mamin kai mo sabi for anyone ebedi enkomo while we pick report from Akwatia constituency. Ewo Donko Fusaini honorable onoye deputy director general ewo National Service Authority in charge of operations. Wabekansa ewo studio ha. Ye share nim say lawyer Kasee Kwaten ono a member of the NPP communications team or sign so a spokesperson to the Kenya Japan campaign enti ono so eba bekayen sawa ansana Professor Smart Sapon enso eba bekayen ho ewo studio ha mame nkwa homa nso ne yemfa the honorable Alexander Kwame na Afenyo Markin MP efutu osanso a minority leader in Ghana's parliament. Honorable Akwaba na pom to then
Obi, Yamina Domu, you want to say?
Yeah, then Yamia Sibibi Aboko. Now,
let's say you announced that you will get to studio.
Mpochonyo.
Okay, no, me check one so.
Mpocho wajodo. Now, Akwatia, ye kase ya.
Mpochonyo mo Akwatia.
Oh, okay. And what's your own assessment? Fitanopa up to now, then?
Well, no car. I mean, so far, police visibility, no, they're very high. IGP Nankasan so waha. If it's an pay, I'll mention film in the dumpo, the whole day, all through the night, and pay when the police no at the various police stations, since 6 a.m., many General Secretary opening Justin Kodia, almost epidemic at all the police stations, but quite a number, majority of them, Yakobipa. So far, baby, I have Biano, are very peaceful. The EC official, and only party agent, what was one come as some dream. Police and so on, and she said, so far, you're okay. Of course, when you want there, any NDC activists, warriors, maybe on some fata, you know, will walk a sleeping as they now on Koye. But the police move in to try and manage the situation, and we left that area to visit another police station. What I expect in there, police for them brown wash as no. Open your Damako Kudru no, na was it a ball? Obiano Huban kept him 5 p.m. Because you see, election Biano was it to choose some. The time in between 3 to 4:30.
Yes.
And now was to choose some. You know, amazing. Mary Premtobre and Bob police for one abado. Anna. That is not to say that so far one more than, but I would want to reserve those comments of commendation until they be ready we declare. Then you better show one posture to conclude on an assessment.
Okay.
In terms of Akwatia Fonankasa, my observation in there, what the one, my family be one Kasee automatic. Was look, in Canada, the Bibinia na waya basabasa. But when we there, basabasa no onboa. In Tijuana no, what politics but one. I mean, if I'm quoting the gentleman right, of the politics, you must say a better. In Tijuana politics, no end saying. The Obi one party now Obi so one party and Brennan Sonax or Moto Abeni Via Omu for and that touched my heart. Come on. And you know, I'm amazing there. And you know, you see Miami Yaba or yeah, and Awawa Yaba from our various political parties, you know. We should not, you know, because of politics in Yazi be uncomfortable. Of course, you may say, Meruntum, in Buma, Menuangu, a Kasebia, a papaya orphan, that Sofo Azoka. I don't want to get his name wrong.
Yes.
Is that Sofo Azoka?
Sofo Azoka, yes.
Only a NDC for one,
first vice chair.
First chair, right. Match any video, Kasee. Ebufodo, any brutal, there, Sabi, Obotuma, Obokum. In fact, many maybe for the Mebufunity, because Sabi, or you're paying my calculating the age. Some info maybe 47. No, with nobody, sir, Pitano. He should be over 60, getting to 70. I'm there. Ghana, they made to choose them in politics, you know. Papa, where's the one who politics match? And I'm bringing on going there, Wafan Wezi, and still, Minjins there, Oche, because even interview now, or interview no Kadamukasano, journalists no yas will be son there. Anna, about two there. No one post that you one party office at also officer and what's on your now, say what friend on Obi, Sabi, many general secretary, again. You can't when this one party office, but that's my
and that's an uncle cry.
Sabi.
Uncle one office or cry.
No, yes, I don't know. It's in America there. Yenny are not to be a one inside one boy to why and they may be on something. Young a day like this, the Canadian will be in the office, boy, and what is done there after there, and who is there? Why you also I'll cry no what's or be saying what's on Yanuka. So, meaning where they manufactured that rumor there that in contribute to two post the Chiwazo or general secretary not to poster. What interview will be also. Oh yeah, and my friend then, oh yeah. I mean, it's another person who interviewed also on the women, a honorable and not on prayer, women in an abbey. It's Adom and a bean on ye, and not on prayer. Now, your friend and Afenyo Markin, warrior no. Meanwhile, another prayer is nowhere near here. Another prayer on Baha. You know, you could see there. there is some premeditated agenda, you know, and if it's someone there, if you are, you need to be the if you know me, you're the Mazia. Gun and a weapon out from Gia.
But Honorable, a direct threat on your life. I report to the police, sir.
Obi, the police, Obi was social media,
yeah.
Now, or show BB, no police to make sure now. I expect the police to effect his arrest.
Yes.
Me, police. Captain, it's not that. Nay, I should have gun and brano, or you're selective and now there. It's irrespective of who. Because Obi Oko Sabi social media control Bibia. What you watching? Police is a chairman or remand and Nazina. Only you know, Ms. Police, that if a whole minority leader, a deputy speaker of ECOWAS Parliament, MP for a Futu, could be threatened openly without full force. Not the police and Yamoshia. This is the gun of Winina, so your friend then, how the police react. But Obi, let me also say this, and I say this with a lot of hesitation. Young party in paying for respect, easy, mental catadam, but maka out of IAZD and out of a lot of hesitation. You know, your party UTP, Akwatia, your party UTP, ordinary party full soldiers, Akwatia, you're paying for it, you one can. So far as all threatening, minimum friend, leader, I say, Wufia, I say, Wubanka, Mr. Membankan, and that's my background. I want one can. Opinaba. So if we leave the food soldiers here and they are beaten, what are we telling them? Politics was a kukudu.
Yeah.
Young Kofuni P, young Payfuni P. And this is putting Husha woman, I want to come to. And I'm seeing this opportunity. I will not speak this way. But it is helping the food soldiers. The young Payfunu, what the Hubisha woman, not also said the Awodo. My cause are many. In fact, I've blocked quite a number of people. Listen, don't come and put fear in me. Now, leader, now, maybe for that, instead of Akwatia, embassy crime, nothing, we're threatening UK. How do you care? If as you abandon the food soldiers, with you, one various constituencies, police station executives, they are here. And Indian leaders, you encourage one because somebody is threatening to kill us, or because they say they have targeted us, we are afraid. So some villages be over. General Secretary, the way a police station from welcome to the way you want it. Yes, we are the Abba. I'm paying for one police station. They told us they want to Abama paying for Bahada. And for the first time, they are happy. Look, from what I am seeing, Obi, I'm not sounding overly optimistic, but from what I'm seeing, the hard work, the sacrifice, the hard work and the sacrifice of police station for full soldiers and various party executives are working baby Piwaba, Akwatia, Awobua in a peaceful election. Indian MPP Ajatu Yamudu de Yebel Yedum, Yamimba Manasap. And I suspect that no one should do if NDC for one strongholder. There is absolute peace. But one person never go because the Honum is very stronghold and they wanted to misbehave. Me just there. Sir, Yanyanum NDC for one power no of a full one. No again wonder Zawa Pibiana Wabaya. Dachi. Obaka Wansa. Because we have no Oninda or China. The when you two men are watching or the old Sebi, Zapen as a bayer, or saving the 2 million will. And I hereby also admit that both political parties, perhaps we have not done well in managing some of these excesses. But there must be an end to it. The vicious cycle must end because even President Mahama will declare there. Of course, it is not even within his powers to say he won't go again. The Constitution itself places a limit on him, so he won't go again. So they would have a new candidate. All right?
Yeah.
Yes, we have a primary we will have a candidate eventually after 31st. So they shouldn't think that there is any guarantee there. What didn't win the view? They should remember 2012. And yet, I mean, in Akufo-Addo won that election.
But
Akufo-Addo won 2012 election.
The Supreme Court has determined who won.
All the things that happened.
Let me be sir.
This time, 2028, you monitor Abanu. If the more you want though too much there, oh they won, so it's automatic. We would work hard and sacrifice, and I'm urging all party leaders. They won Nara. We should move and sacrifice for the fear. What better to there were better what the Yoko better to know, what the OST, what the DNI. Don't be intimidated. Be strong and firm. After JB Dankwa died in jail.
But maybe party leaders are frail out of genuine concern for whose safety. Personally, following them threats on you and still being in the constituency, any fears be
Obi, listen. All opponents,
yes.
Then you have no business being in politics. Okay? Politics. Sometimes we'll be there or loser or the show. If you walk metra, let's say that from budget transfer. And as long as I hear now you wahano, yeah, peacefully. And look, political body comes all over. Journalists all over. They will tell you.
Okay.
I'm sure your correspondents are here. They will tell you when we get to the police station. I mean, we first go to the police for permission. They are Nigerian agents, backers and portrait. And Sana, you approach. We don't just rush. No, you don't easy. Don't know why. It's no. Young MPs are they're doing the same thing. The various police stations young coffin are coordinating well. When you will peacefully. And the ambassador about Patrona, politics are your and the only there, Saturday, in whom you be special mono. Now, it breaks me down. Then, if I'm able to make a Hanoma, the ordinary police station chairman, about on a maker. Because I want to go to Accra to protect my wife and family, my children, and then I call myself a leader. The general secretary, some people are calling the general secretary the pull out. So the general secretary should come to Accra. When there's an election and you are calling the general secretary that he should come to Accra, you are sending voice note to him. What are you telling the general secretary? When ordinary party member is there. Anyway, I will urge some of our party in Payinfuna, one candidate. It's not too late for them to come here, at least give moral support. Unless they be a BB, it's one. But BB is one. No, it's not too late to come. I can bear 1.5 hours. Now, it pulls me close. After that, your collation. Collation is one important process. In him, Penyufu, my family, now we're two. We protect collation process and some why a declaration. And this is the time I've been there. The party more from Cotina or one pay in be you are minimum popular. Now what did you choose some? You know, if NDC far look upon all they are 180 something, they have deployed I go around, I see one-party leaders. You know, in spite of Irahu some or Triana Yenia and Escomu Yaya, I am Poyakade, so to one into Tamale Central and Yankon. Who wants on for one cry? Oh, another what you said. So I'm pleading with our colleagues, all MPP leaders at all levels, party leaders at all levels. Because power, on Yagor, we must act collective.
Why? Is it also because there may be washe petetakreme who they onkoye? So no, they don't have to really worry themselves.
I are threatening. Look, and this is what threatening go for. They are threatening all over. It's not easy. Opinion Obi. As someone on Yasam Gakabo, into Senyaku could look at Bobo. You know what you're done, our Afro best friend, you know, I catch an eight. Oh, Charlie Bibi Beso. What should I? Any minimum down one tricks, you know. Now, Afro woman in Fubi, Uncle Babu, you know, I catch a leader on Fiona, Wobobay, Wobokun. Now, Afro be now, Mrs. Tuadri. Even a Bukuma, some of our was one Bosonako, Anna. So, if the politics in many of you, that is Bukuma, Mukwa, and so was Dako.
Very well. Very well. But I still think there over there officially a complaint to the police.
We'll cross that bridge.
Very well.
We'll cross that bridge, Obi.
Very well.
At least they say, yeah, Kasee Yara, they say, Obiarity. They say, so you've covered it, you've seen.
Sure.
And if for one party officer, Boka to do, yeah, and two posted there.
Yes.
There is nothing there. Remember how to manufacture that story, like I said, you know, but it's part of their game plan. And, you know, there are two people here. The police, you know, the adventure, so far as Okapeno, you know, another youth activist, you know, one so Wakata. So it's up to them.
Very well. Leader, my say, BBNya will come back and talk to you again. Yeah, that's a that's the minority leader in Ghana's parliament, Alexander Kwamena, Afenyo Markin, MP for Futu Constituency, and Motesi and Edin Koma. Let me come back into the studio. Medikai say Honorable Donko Fusaini Abekansa Ewaha, Sanso and a lawyer Kwesi Kwatin Abekansa Ewo Eha Onoye. A member of the NPP's communications team and Okasan Sodema Kennedy Japan campaign into Obeboying as we analyze fallout from any by-elections. Still counting down to the close of poll and counting Ebeshasi till final collation is done. Honorable Donko Fusaini, Akwabe, it's saying.
You're right.
Oh. Vem or Hodi.
Oh, there, Akase, you may pay Bedia Conso. As a
lawyer Bedia.
Oh, lawyer Bedia, who had a leader, they to Muzadian or no, a 2,000.
Oh, we are sure.
No, notice something about the MPP. A Kuya, Unyamokrani Moncasa. Now, who said they are lamenting no master tea? Kikabuponozo, Ayaka. Oh, Ajagu. Nasabit. No, I perform not the two.
No, but what's leader also said, based on what he's seen on the ground, they are winning the election.
Oh, leader is calling for reinforcement.
Yeah, was a party penny fund your mom. The
MPP winning or calling for reinforcement. Oh, Minia. And yeah,
the move new no modo. No, okay, one.
Well, one kitchen, one police. And the cost of Akwatia. Until you baby of Akwatia. If you be in your police or but you saw the videos, the threat on his life. Well,
so far as one other guy.
I've not listened to the threats, but I think whoever threatens somebody is very unfortunate.
Yes.
I wouldn't condone, especially even what happened between your chairman, your vice chairman, and
MPP third vice chairman.
You see, best of a feather in a family, according to but I would have expected, being brothers from the north, they could have managed this better because they were speaking their language until it degenerated. So we all don't know what Buga also said in their language. A man bufu ya or can't, but I believe somewhere in penny for they could have done better. In college, it is not a good example. Me Kasee said me vice chairman Akwatia, I will support it. No, it was a bad gesture. At least at this time of the day in college, say vice chairman Kasee na chairman Buga will be him how he behaves. So we all don't know what he said in the Dagomba language, a provoke chairman. Because if you are seeing who said Zidane or head batty, Akwatia saying
Matarazzi.
But what Marco Matarazzi told Zidane up to today, people didn't know.
Later now.
So
in fact, okay, maybe that was Zidane's narrative.
Yeah.
Said you're catch there, no.
Yes.
Anymore.
So until we all know what Buga also told Azoka provoking to go ballistic, no, but it wasn't a good example. And even say I'm passe or threaten Honorable Afenyo Markin, because you realize say in the morning we all saw the chaos in front of the NDC officer.
Yes.
Patch say Ira could be an incrophobic Omudru on Omo say and they voting day and he say the posters tally so they were pulling off the posters themselves and the the supporters need to confront your a degenerated, but at the end of the day the papa police for no change
because Azoka in his video was questioned say who sa Afenyo YY posters and he admitted said Darby or buy who so be a YY posters why he still moved on to say so beto Afenyo or Hanka by election
if you hear the narratives according to some of the narrative too your own boys ni bin na ka Kodua and he confirms that he was moving with Kodua.
Okay. Afenyo boys.
Yes. Okay. And according to Afenyo, so he was moving with Kodua. So the people narrative were saying, "Oh, no, Kodua and the bar, wow, boys started somewhere, yes, sir."
Yeah.
So he felt he was the one leading that. And if you do something at the frontage of the NDC office, it's seen as a direct
attack on the.
And then the other part was that some of those things were like engineered to actually create chaos in our stronghold because that area happened to be Yeye stronghold.
Maybe I'm more office now.
Yes. It happened to be Yeye stronghold. And now come with the confusion but and the man chairman any break.
I feel so more yes how watching wenchi. And once you
when out of 600 as at times any per best 100 pen at 2 a day.
That's when you one polling station.
That was
maybe NS ya komi fino.
No say 600 voters.
For the whole wenchi.
No, for that polling station. But as at best 2 o'clock an amateur report, 90 per best 69 or 69 and abeto.
But this Chief Jerry Force na ba man so no age na Akwatia main lorry station. Yem fa na area na Mama Kwesi kwaten akwaba. CJ boko there.
Election headquarters Kokromoti Power yewo Akwatia by election no ho amane na fia napa isan say ahayo election headquarters inti ye de ho amane nyina ye de abrel from 7 a.m. bepem sabre na me no Kasee masanso aba Akwatia main lorry station say na wo hwe machire no there are 2 polling stations na ewa ha aha ho akohia because it has become the center. If you are na pano, me find say basa ya akoso ne mubeye mienu de akoso e was a polling station ya me ginain ya Kasee enche bia ye koye ne man kakra no nan ebebo no numbebo na say the abato ni nyina aba na wieye enche bia ne hu say the Ghana Police Service wo mo ya hoboa. In fact fiana pa nyina no mu uniform no an show mo but ko emre ne ko nanim ye hu so mo de akande bia ka ho wo mo akofa wo mo shields and then near maybe on the show more between the idea, you know, my question. I say, more yahuboa at the train, the counting process. Yeah, and no be no numde near the Abaturina at the Abana Vie. Ain't Yawaha, my home ranty be our machia, Mepesemine, Kakra, Ebetrifium, Comonafi, Yehunu, their expectation. Yawamo, Air and Minianum, and maybe Ewaha. Openi, Adom TV Suni, Bibiaboko, Frozen,
Efrem
Ganino. What waba?
Maybe actually be Afenyo Markin.
Afenyo Markin. What you Ganino? I don't know that day.
Me am if site na by.
Kubo mukakra.
Afenyo Markin me to so enti Afenyo Markin so agakoto.
Okay. Se Akwatia fo ehia mrache bedwani a wadwene mu obra politics enimu no ugidi se mrahye bedwani ben MP ben akwatiafo ehia sese ye obetimi aboa constituency
ye pe MP obetimi aboa yin because MPs for bebre aba omentimi amboa yin me de kamen ko a se we yenya MP a like obeboa infrastructures nemuni ehon ke kan Akwatia ye need more infrastructures yo nema bebre nko yi ti ye bon pa se abawe yentu no asumdwe mu na ne obewini no ontimi emboa Akwatia man no
wakoye youth wakoye bebunu membisa wadwuma a wo ye de but nyuma ben sa pa na wo hwa emabunu no wono mu ehia se na be ya wo nso so esa betimi akọ wono ma no na sebe basabasa ne ade ekoso no emabunu no betimi atwe wono mo ho afrimu nubone no mo ne ade wo betimi atwe mo ho afrimu
ane de ampa eja we anu se yenya factories wa aka ebeboa bo anu adwuma potia e wa ha mining galamsi ya youth yenya mining na ne by yenya different adwuma ana mining no so most of the time en laxe oye biwa oye be ebiwa 2 years ana 5 years ana abreki enetino aka yebesre aban so say mining no ontimi hyemu kena man omo a
kasa on hyemu kena what you say
mine lances omo money lances no mine lances because ejuma ye wa ha no ana yebesre ankunam so mo be factories wa ha won say factories no do so wa ha den a mining no so be tikakra because say ejuma bi ani ho apart from mining ejuma bi ani ho ejuma bi ani ho e wa ha ti on be factories na mo be ndwuma ebeboan
okay but what can mining ye boshe bebre na aba ebra 2024 campaign no ekoso no amayoko bi share bose oba mining no kra obe ye free ho obe declare state of emergency elia efa mining no ho o chese oba obi twam yidi free ho enei amayoko adinkunim a party na ebu wo man wadwenkyere ewo saa na montuo no ho ne sen say ye twam ye free ho ye repeal the elia efa mining ho wadwenkyere wo ho ne
Marim Treka, I mean, say Mr. Abai, sending Osi can say overtrim the ceremony amount on trim. On my new Jumana or my lances, or money lances, or my lances, because Yamen mining no, and then a boy. And I make a
but would you two months say mining no, say in Suani and Quia, who would you to say?
Women do to me, sir, but and
any day any be ye, say, I won't no per se a cosso, ye any day be
on fancy say, Biamra. Ebia yenye see eden ya so yebedi echi wonda o se odin sheba na omo muni lances bio eastern region edwuma wa mining de kura eba ko edwuma bi ni ha mining ko bibia mining na ko bibia mining na ntino aka yebesra ban omo mebiebi edwuma bibiri bio se enwuma wo ha eden a galamsi no so beti asema kra me wo kana no.
But my last question, the two contestants, major political parties, you know, say ne wo to aba e dia ma mo mu nipa ba ko a mine na adwuma no informe omu bi ahyebo ne obe ya fa sa mine no ho anu nti obegina so de ato aba amasa oni akro no.
Oh yeah, because then nipa no oba obehya mine ni mukena e bia omo ni lance obeka kopre na wa lances amayena yenso ye de aye ejuma
Kani no me dance pa. Okay, nti yana kwoto aba no mame. Why? Yana kwoto mame. All right. Menu aba ko so e wa ha me ne no ebe kasa. Big man. Say
Nyame Adom.
All right, engineer say kakra. Engineer say. Debi enko ho. I'm from Alaji.
Yeah, Afenyo
Yusuf. Enti mini Alaji Yusuf na mene no edi nkomo. Se bibia boko de.
Nyame Adom na wo so e.
Nyame Adom. What to about that?
Ma to de da.
Okay, oto wa ya. Okay. But process no net saying okwa to aba no say anye too difficult.
Oh no, emuda o. Emuda o pa.
Okay. We youth, yeah, Akwatia heya na wo free. Den na ebema wato ama party A and as a party be ye moving, but then a bemo to one political party.
Osha, you to know a Juma na yepe. The order Juma be brain and a to man. Because you to the sorry no baby ubenya deliberate in a hona oko. So as the senti, I you to know Susana to Yaba. The old boano a hona oko. The answer aneti.
But oka a Juma no a Juma ben important na youth no. Say Oshe na Jumano EBP moi a bebwa mebuna mo Akwatia constituency ha.
Yen can't de I had the Juma be and shedding near because since your papa no more time there na mining there was a mining company there was about a good Juman de gunti. After that, you know, a diamond they say a good Juman no more because company be near factory be near say. Nti youth ni de adwuma mu ye galamse ba adwuma foforo ba hadia ebeboa kuro no nti de odi adwuma beba kuro no mu a youth no benye bia ye no eno na yepe
Can ye bo Akwatia na se na wo kan no nanka ye diamond eno to kura na mjudi say there's a company GCD yeah, for a very long time company no egu yeah na ho den no ekofem. How would you want to see this diamond company say ebe peja sanjina ne nan so bi o natimi aboa omanfo enkenka no mo emabunu no
ejuma ne de bo hye ne de obi aba o hye bo se ejuma no betima peja no enti yenya obi a ono so betimi ama ejuma na peja eno de betimi employ you to be brave e wo ejuma no because company na eso nti ubetima aye atene no kura ye niam bebrebe wo mu hosun ubetimi aya grek bibia wom side of a diamond no ubetimi aye bibi wom because esun omo yard no so nti ubetimi aye nyama bebre na employing kola no nti ye pe obi nso a ubetimi apagya no so apagya no so a ebema youth no dodo na akoye adwuma ono mo nti ye pe obi a ono so ubetimi apagya sai na apagya ebe yeso ye de
Mama mbisa was straightforward questioning. There are two major political parties, MPP and NDC. Over the years, Usha, with the natural resource, Akwatia man, these two major political parties, Akwatia, what do you mean?
Oh, about natural resources.
Yes, say natural resources. No more to me, the Abua Akwatia man.
About natural resources, no dear.
Yeah, well, diamond, the PR, gold and sweat PR, but Oba Akwatia. Sanya Krono etia na yina ye huni
eno de me ntimi nka se omo etimi de natural resources na abo obi because natural resources no ye too down since ye papa no time ye hu se down no omo de aye bibi wa ase company no gu ye na ye hu hwe na gold no so personal no omo ye obi ane na ejuma so amfa wa untimi enkofo so no so amfa wa ejuma ba a company dia obetima apply no akoye ejuma ba we na individual work nti wo kwa dia wo ben no na obefa wa ejuma nti eno nso na ye wa ase
Yusuf mamendo wase papa why me hope say be kan na nyina wie na fe you are send in komo bio why me da papa emrante no bebre wo hwe ha Isaac odi to ha mabunu nko a na omaye hama obani bra me so person kasapa o person kasapa everybody say bra okay enti your first saying
Abdurrahman Rauf
Abdurrahman
Rauf
haya na ofi
bacha haya na ewomi
so where the bro 18 enti what to aba
ma to dada me na me to first
una to first let's we me nipa adenti na sa battle we ehun ehia young man like you youth adenti na battle we ehun hia
okay as a youth am work with ya dem nim say ye kroni hia nyama bebre work with ya kroma ana ye party A na party B wa share ye bo bebre ai nim say ye kroni so hia puntuo wo hwe ye kwan ye rules ne ye si adwuma bia nso ni akotia nti de si makoma so nte wo say meto aba ne say wo si yi member of parliament obeboa ma yen so yenye adwuma ye ewo kroma nti na ma me say meto aba no
okay na me bisa wa fefo no adwuma ben na as a young man epi Akwatia hanoma ebetimi aboa yenim say ha mining town. Aside the mining, yeah, and the impenifor crowd say yen kwaye ni ensu ahodo. Adwuma ben sa and the pie beboa mu mebunu.
Okay, as far as I mean about Konikano, GCD company no, and open a factory okroma. And I have agriculture side no, most likely say ejuma and go ha a jungoni and here factory say boy you to know. Because here be brain mining and ede. Hani didi